is going on? Welcome to the channel. Alright, quick FSD beta video for you all here today. We are driving through Maryland. Where are we? We're in Gambrills, Maryland, and we're letting FSD do the drive. I am still using 12.3.6, ready for hands-free, so go ahead and send it. This is what I'll be doing with my hands, crossing my arms, I think, because I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my hands when the car is driving itself. I think the key is to be ready, like, you know, you want to be ready to take over, but it's kind of redundant holding it when it's, you know, so I try to just be like, ready, but at the same time, I think it's kind of weird, like, what to do with your hands, you know, it's like, I'm not sure, and I feel like, you know, it's going to take some time to kind of get used to it. So I tend to cross my arms, which I don't think that's like a confidence thing. I think it's more like a skeptical thing. I'm sitting here like very skeptical about what FSD is going to do. So it's like the thinking man meme. Every time I'm over here behind the wheel because, yeah, you know, I'm skeptical. You know, every time this is a computer driving versus me driving. Of course, I trust myself driving more, but at the same time, the computer drives pretty good, and a lot of people deny that now. And I think it's gonna be like it's gonna take some time for people to like process the fact that the computer drives that well. Because even myself, I'm having issues processing it too. I'm like, damn, who drives better at this point, me or the computer? And I like to think of myself as a good driver. You know, I try to drive the best every time I get behind the wheel. So, you know, this thing is outshining me these days. And when I put the, you know, trust into FSD, it's a lot to ask for. So anyone that uses FSD is definitely putting a lot of trust and reliability into it. And it's really important to not become complacent. This is the biggest rule with FSD, and it's almost impossible not to. Over time, it happens, you know? So, you gotta constantly remind yourself that this is a computer driving. See what the human driver just did? The computer wouldn't have done that. Computer would not have done that, and, you know, being a good driver comes down to patience, right? So, I think computers are more patient than people. If you ask me, it's more patient than I am, for sure. So, and I try to be as patient as possible, but now look at this. Oh, FSD recognizing it really nicely. And yeah, the key is to really just be ready to take over at any given moment, right? So I have my arms ready to go. You know, they're just, sometimes they sit on my knees, sometimes my hands are crossed, but the key is to just be ready, no matter what. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you using FSD? Have you used FSD? Have you only tried Autopilot? FSD is being offered for 99 bucks a month. I highly recommend trying it out. If you have a Tesla, just check it out for like a month and see what it's like to you, see what it's like on your daily commute and your driving habits, and then you will find out if it's for you or not, because I find that most people with Teslas don't have FSD. There's maybe be like 25%, 20 to 25%. It's like 1 in 4 cars, maybe less than that, maybe like 1 in 8 cars even. I'm not sure the numbers on that, but you know, that number is growing, that's for sure. You know, once you wrap your head around the electric part, autonomy is next. So, you know, yeah, it's getting better and better, and just it's at a point where it just, you know, drives better than a lot of people. But, you know, something about having that human element that will never go away. It's kind of like a pilot in a plane. You know, they're on autopilot, but they're sitting there watching, supervising, whatever you want to call it. And really nice job with that right turn. As you can see, FSD handling it, no problem. And yeah, just try to be a pilot and supervise. Don't put your full trust into FSD. Learn its capabilities. See where it operates within. Know where it can mess up. As soon as you learn where it can mess up, you know not to use it. weather, traffic, weather and construction. These are my two biggies. Like, don't mess around in bad weather. Don't mess around in like heavy construction with people all over the place. But believe it or not, it actually works in those areas. It works in weather, it works in construction. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying to be extra careful in those events. Really nice job with that left turn. What did you think about that left turn?
That was good.
That was pretty good, right? Man, I'm honestly astonished with FSD. I think it's phenomenal. Definitely give it a test out. You know, you could watch my videos, but I don't think the videos do full justice. You know, you really want to be able to sit in the car, preferably in the driver's seat, and give your review like that. And just review it for yourself. I think it's important everyone tries it before they comment on it. But feel free to comment on it, because I like to see what people think about this at the same time. Really nice job making that right and just being aware of its surroundings with all these RVs parked. This is a really cool road because they have like a really nice, it's dedicated to all of the military personnel that lived in this area. I don't know if you can see, but they have a little post out with the pictures of people that lived in this neighborhood that actually served in the military, which is really, really cool. Salute to them. And yeah, want to thank everyone for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This was a super fun one to shoot. We're out here in the Maryland area, headed back to Virginia. So yeah, FSD is cool. Test it out if you haven't tested it yet. If you have a Tesla, highly recommend it. Noticing Rivian is offering their Navigate on Autopilot things, and so autonomy is just growing and it's just getting more and more. So the key is to learn it, so that way you can get over it and get back to driving. So yeah, I want to thank everyone again for watching this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This was a fun one to shoot. Make sure you hit that like button if you did, and subscribe for more. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.